Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today we're talking love and marriage, Huntsville. You guys know why you were here. Today we're talking because there's more beef with Mel and a content creator, technically a few content creators, but one in particular, I guess things went too far once again. And Mel had called it out in her stories. I guess a fan had reached out to Mel about a live that somebody did that was slandering Mel, slandering her mom, talking about their appearance, and just saying a lot of vulgar things that you would not say if you were a Christian, if you were attending church, if you read the Bible, if you believed in the Lord, all of these things. And I just don't get it, you guys. I don't get it because it's a complete 180 from the same people who wanted access to Mel and her team allegedly. So this is the whole thing, right? This is the whole thing. You sign up for YouTube, right? I'm going to tell you the master plan these people had, right? You sign up for YouTube. You don't know what you're going to talk about. You see that there's numbers for Love and Marriage Huntsville, and you pounce, right? You pounce because you see a lot of people. They get talked about. They get name dropped. So let me start talking Love and Marriage Huntsville too, right? I don't really watch the show. I don't really have the background, but I see the most popular videos are videos when people talk about Mel, right? So what I'm going to do is I am going to follow all of the people who seem to be Mel-leaning channels, Mel-supporting channels, or flat-out Mel-meters, right? We're going to follow those people. We're going to shout them out. We're even going to subscribe to them, right? We're going to subscribe to them, and we're really going to pretend that we are all in with Mel. And anytime Mel goes live, anytime Mel posts something, we are going to be right there. We are going to be right there in the trenches with Mel. Heck, we may even get called up to, speak on Mel's lives. We're going to promote Mel's products. We're going to purchase whatever she comes out with, whether it's 7th Avenue, whether it is the Sugar Mama line. We're going to do commercials for her skincare products. We are going to do reels of her music videos to promote her songs. We are going to ball out for Melody Cherie Rogers. And then something changes, you guys. Then something changes. You find out that behind the scenes there are these interactions with people from the team. There's all these things that are happening. There's allegations being thrown around about trying to push, certain things to happen here, trying to push certain things to happen there. And then when that doesn't happen, then the switch up happens. Then all of a sudden, Mel is the devil. Mel is the worst person who has ever crossed this earth, and blah, blah, blah. And not only that, not only is Mel the worst person on earth, now you're going to take it a step further and say, you know what? All the people that I used to drag on this show, all these castmates, even though, I went to their house and filmed them and filmed some inappropriate things, even though I have dragged some of these other people down to their follicles and said the most worst and awful things about them, I am going to befriend all of them now because I could not get in with the top dog. I could not get the ultimate access with the top dog, whether it was to do an interview, whether it was to allegedly go out on a date with somebody on her team, whatever it was, whether it was to try to get put into a TV show or a movie, whatever. Now you're going to befriend everyone that is in that circle, allegedly, right? You're going to befriend everybody in that cast and talk smack about Mel, claim you have all this tea, all this insider information, and all of the things, you guys. All of the things. Even you trying to turn people who legitimately were real friends of Mel's against her because you're so upset, only for you to flip the script on them too. But, this point now where you're upset because it is being called out that Stormy is giving super chats or whatever, and it's the same, situation. Okay, you're supposed to be, Stormy, you're supposed to be cool with the late Kiki.
You got on the show and called out bloggers and called out, people trying to quote unquote leak the show. But isn't the center of all the scandal the person that you're giving the super chats to? Can you make it make sense? Isn't the person that, you're now cool with or whatever? Or maybe she's trying to get employed at Cavin's Beauty. I don't know. Because she still has to pay LeBeric $20K. Aren't you the same person? You're giving those same super chats to the person that filmed all through Destiny's house with Chris Fletcher there, filled all her personal items and all of the things, and was dragging Destiny up and down. But now all of a sudden we have to have amnesia. We have to pretend that none of this ever happened, none of this was ever said, and Mel is the devil, you guys. Can you make it make sense? And here's my thing, right? Here's my thing. Like I say, this is entertainment purposes only. It is not personal. You give an opinion whether you like or dislike somebody, something they did or something that they said, right? And then if you're witty, if you're a comedian, if you have some things to you to where you can get a little slick shade in there that's completely harmless, okay, right? But the problem is certain people don't know how to keep it cute and keep it mute or keep it about the actual issues. They have to take it a step further and go with the most below the belt insults, the most inappropriate comments, and think that it's okay. And you have a platform that your demographics is primarily black women, which is primarily the same demo that watches the show. And you're outright insulting black women and saying the most disgusting of things. It's not okay. Saying that somebody should have never been born? What? What does that have to do with your issues at hand? And this is the issue that I have because you guys can never keep it to, okay, me and this person fell out because A, B, and C, and D. I no longer rock with this person because of A, B, and C, and D. But instead, you get on and think of the most nastiest things to say about somebody that nobody is thinking about, that nobody is trying to go there. Mel's not coming after you and saying all these insulting things about you, so why are you doing it to her? Nobody's calling you nicknames or derogatory names or defamatory names or slanderous names. Nobody's doing that, but it's okay for you to do it because your feelings are hurt. But if your feelings are hurt and you're just jealous that you don't have access to Mel, just say that. But to take it to this whole other level where you want to do your own type of revenge against Mel and befriend people that she's fallen out with and, get super chats from one of her biggest ops who's been plotting on Mel clearly for quite some time now, and all of these other things, it's not a good look. Because here's the thing, the cast is going to chew you up and spit you out too when they feel you're no longer of use to them. When they feel that you're too much of a liability and bad for business. Because that's how this goes. Notice even Funky Dineva even has a limit to where he goes. He knows he went too far with his comments on the late Kiki and what he thinks the rationale was for why she passed. Never spoke on Love and Marriage Huntsville after that, and now all of a sudden is partying it up once again with, Fonnie Unhooked and the Scots. It is making plans. Understands the limits, understands that you cannot try to weaponize these relationships and try to use it as daily fodder or daily tea for your platform. The relationship's going to implode. And then if the relationship doesn't go the way that you want it to go and you try to air it out or quote unquote expose someone, then that also goes left. Because now you're showing to other parties that you cannot be trusted and that you are an opportunist, allegedly, right? That as long as people give you an opportunity, you're going to say nice things about them. But the moment you feel that they're taking an opportunity away from you or they see through you, allegedly. Now all of a sudden they're the worst human being to ever exist. No. You don't feel any type of guilt or any type of accountability or responsibility that perhaps maybe some of your tactics were inappropriate? That maybe some people felt uncomfortable with how hard in the paint you were trying to get access to Mel's team? And it didn't pan out for you the way that you were hoping? So now it's an all bash Mel session? No. And here's the thing. The gag is, if Mel gave you all this access, you would be singing a different tune. You'd be on your platform bragging away. Oh yeah, I got to go out to eat with Mel. I got to do an exclusive interview with Mel. I got to be on the video shoot of Mel's newest music video. I got to blah, 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 right? And it's the same people that are like, it's not personal. It's not that I don't like Mel. I just want to tell the truth. I just want people to see the real Mel. No. You didn't care about that. All of you wanted to be with Mel. You wanted to be in her good graces. You wanted access to Mel. And when it fell apart, this is the turn you guys take. Now all of a sudden, it is nothing but negativity about Mel. But that wasn't the energy when you first, got on the scene, or you first got to know Mel yourselves or do an interview with her or whatever. You very much were hyping her up, saying she gave good business advice, saying she was a great mom, saying how gorgeous she was, and all of these things. And now it's a complete 180 that Mel doesn't give you the access that you want. No. It doesn't work like that, you guys. These people are not entitled to do whatever you want them to do. But some of you have shown your cards that you can be bought, that as long as you make some type of agreement of sorts, that you're not going to bash them, now all of a sudden you'll get praise from them, but it's not genuine. It's not coming from a genuine place, because they're using you too. They're using you to try to counteract the support and fans that Mel has. But whenever the show ends, or whenever these people are no longer in the show, it's not going to matter. But something ultimately has to give, because again, looks and appearances and all these nonsensical things to try to attack somebody just isn't it. That's not my vibe. That's not my jam. It really isn't. Either we're going to talk about the issues, you didn't like something Mel said or Mel did, and that's truly your beef. But to take it the steps that you're taking it, of attacking people's looks and saying that, wishing that Mama Van never had Mel, or that she wishes Mel was never born, or whatever along those lines, is disgusting. It's disgusting. It is gutter snipe behavior. It is below the belt, and it is completely unnecessary. What if somebody said that about your family? You would never want to hear that, of somebody saying such things to you. So why would you even try to put that out there on someone else? It's not okay. And this is what I'm saying. You guys can never keep it to the issues or keep it to the episodes. You want to be personally involved with these cast members to feel like you're a part of the smear campaign. And it makes zero sense, because there's nothing to show for it. All of these antics, and you still can't get on the show. All of this tomfoolery, and all you're doing is bringing more negativity to yourself. But at this point with Mel, I would just go ahead and go to the courthouse and file the papers, file the cease and desist, file the defamation lawsuit, file the slander lawsuit, and whatever else. And even a civil suit on GP. Because, I don't have time to be going back and forth with people. That's just me. Once you show me who you are, I believe it the first time, and I disappear. I go ghost. Shout out to Power, right? I go ghost. But then if it's something necessary that needs to have legal action, I'll take it. But what we're not going to be doing is going back and forth and doing your mama jokes or whatever else. No. No. You've crossed a line one too many times, and it's pointless to keep doing a back and forth with you, giving you more content, giving you more energy, giving you more attention, and it's just going to get more and more negative. It's going to get more and more gutter. It is going to get more and more disgusting, and it is not worth the headache, you guys. It's not. All of this over a rinky-dink TV show that's supposed to be on hiatus till November. It's giving, you need material, you need content to keep the lights on, and I just don't understand. For what are we achieving by insulting black women like this? What is the end game here? What are you hoping to get out of this? Attention? Someone to acknowledge you? Because it makes zero sense, this obsession with Mel that people have, and this relationship that they've inserted themselves in with Mel that Mel doesn't know about, that you feel that you have all this tea and all this information on her, and you're getting it second and third hand from people who don't even interact with Mel. But if they have some type of close proximity to the show, now all of a sudden you're their besties? No. You've got to do better, you guys. You've got to do better. Your bias is showing. Your hypocrisy is showing. The, double standard is showing. The contradictions are showing. Enough is enough. See, if you put that time into other things, instead of worrying about Mel and worrying about all this other nonsense, you'd be on top. You'd be at the top of everything right now. But when you spend so much time fueling negativity, fueling negative energy, and trying to make fetch happen with all of these things, it catches up to you, and not for the positive reasons. But again, something has to give, because this Mel slander is old, it's tired, it's delayed, and it's exhausting, you guys, because it's getting nowhere. All this time you thought it was going to kick Mel off the show, and Mel told you, I'm not going anywhere, right? So you go after your kids, you go after her businesses, you go after everything, and it still does not shut down Mel, which lets you know that she will make special time to get you together. But like I said, it would get to a point where I don't even want to be in any interactions, and we're just going to go straight to the courthouse and get this done. Because this type of behavior, this level of obsession is not okay, you guys. So there is that. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.